Here, what I have for you is a Craftsman tiller, and the fuel line is cracked. So I'm gonna try to replace it, replace the fuel line. First of all, I want to remove this. Where's the air filter cover before I do anything else. Here we go. This air filter is just plain dirty. I'm gonna see if I have same thing to replace this. And you can see this is the fuel line that's cracked. This is the fuel line that hook up to here, that's cracked. So I'm gonna have to open these two as well to get to the back of the fuel line. And then I'm gonna take the same measurement, and then it's over 10 years of this tiller. That's why everything is falling apart. Oh, so tight. Ooh. Here we go. This is 5/16. 5/16. Got these two screws down, and hopefully I can take this out. There's another one in the back. There we go. This one is down too, so this cover can come off, so I can get to the fuel line. So we can turn this to the middle so we can remove this piece. Oh, I'm not sure what's stopping this to come out. Maybe it does not want to come out. You can see the fuel line is over there. Over there, so maybe I need to remove this cover. Or this alright, maybe I need to remove this fuel tank. What's interesting is this thing just refused to be removed. Okay. So 5/16. Wow. Probably need to get a wrench to do this job because they tighten it too. Now the fuel line, you can see it's up back there, and I'm just removing these 4 screws. So this is the number 2, almost there. So this is the number 2 screws here. And so I got these 2 removed, and I got 2 more on the other side, so I'm gonna move this around. So I can, oops. There we go. So I can work on this. So this is the fuel tank of this tiller, and I'm just trying to remove this fuel tank so I can get to the fuel line that's cracked, that's broken. You can see these screws. Now, that's it. So I can get to this fuel line easily. You can see, this is the fuel line I need to replace. Okay, so there you have it. You can see this thing here. Okay, so alright, so we're gonna replace this fuel line here. Here we go. This fuel line, we can just toss it because you can see it's so cracked. And let's get this off. It's over 10 years of use of this tiller machine, so it's kind of like time to, time to get rid of this fuel line. You can see it's also cracked here. Oof. See that? The outside is cracked, but this one is cracked, even the inside. You know, just totally crumpled. That's what happened to these fuel lines. They don't last forever. You know, this is a tiller fuel line, so you know. Anyway, so I'm also replacing this air filter here, and as you can see, this air filter is so dirty right here. You know, over 10 years, never changed. You can see it's totally dirty. You know, but this new one is just totally great. You know, so I'm just gonna put this back into the dirty one in here. The new one I'm gonna install in a few seconds, but I want to clean this thing first. That I may friend in it to me, so when I return it, it will be like a brand new machine. hopefully, you know, then so when I need to borrow it next time, it will be so much easier. But anyway, you know, so I'm actually cleaning this tiller as I am replacing the fuel line and replacing the air filter, you know, so that this machine looks like a new machine again. It's a beautiful machine. Okay, so I just cleaned this fuel tank with simple green. This is the simple green solution. Okay, general purpose is 1 to 10, meaning 1 part of solution, 10 parts of water. But I did it for heavy duty, so 1 part of water, 1 part of solution. Simple green. Get it from Home Depot. Anyway, this is the cover. As you can see before, it's so super dirty. Now everything is clean, nice and clean. Same thing with this air filter cover. Air filter cover, you know, very clean now. You know, so in a minute I'll put the air filter back in. You know, but right now I just want to take care of this fuel line. I think this is gonna do, but it's just not that thick. I may use this fuel line, but it's too thick. As you can see, this fuel line is too thick, so I'm gonna use this this fuel line here. Let me cut about the same length, which is about here. So that's what I'll cut. That's what I'll cut right here. Here we go. Here we go. That's the fuel line. Okay, so tossing away this and put this back in. Put these back in. These may not work. See, so I gotta use zip tied instead of these things. So that's what I will do for them. You see that? Here we go. That does it. I'm gonna get the zip tie in a few seconds. But for now, I'm just gonna rest this thing here like that. Okay, because that's how it works. So I'm gonna turn this thing around. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not. It's probably not the right direction. It's probably right here. That's it. There you have it. So there is the new. But before I install, I want to get the zip tie on this thing before I install. Alright, so here we go. Remove this cracking fuel line. By the way, this is 1/4 inch. As you can see here, it's 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch fuel line. Okay, 1/4 inch fuel line. This part is called J30R6. J30R6. This is the part, 1/4 inch. But I'm just gonna replace with this Tygon fuel line because it's as good or even better because it's a clear color and I can easily see the fuel coming through in here. I'm just gonna zip tie this and it's not gonna leak once I zip tie this. I'll show you in a second. You can see this, and now I have the zip tie gun to tie this up for sure, forever. There we go. So there, that's solid. That's not gonna leak. So now time to put this back in with the screw. You know, the screw back in. Screw this back in. Same thing with this. And put this back in. And then finally put this back in and with the air filter, and then we're in business. There we go. See that? But before we install that, we want to put these screws back in. But before I can do that, before I can lock it in, I want to go to the other side and do the same thing and lock it in. So let's turn this thing around. This is freaking heavy. Here we go. Put this back in. Same thing here. It's back in. Yeah, what's interesting is I'm not sure if this just lock in like that. Well, that's it. Then I'm gonna turn this thing back around. Huh, interesting. this thing sitting inside of this fuel tank, so see what the hell is going on here. Okay, so like that. Huh. What the heck? Doesn't work that way. Does not work like that. Oh, it's from the outside, that's why. Like that. Golly, that's why. Okay. Got it. That's why I'm locking this in. Now I should have it correctly. Same thing was here. There we go. That's it. So now I can just lock it down. There's the fuel line. Okay. Let's see if this works. It's probably working. There we go. So wipe this clean. And then where is it? Oh, it's here. So just push that in there. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna get my. What do you call that? Gonna get my zip tie. Get my zip tie and then zip tie this corner, and that's it.